spot yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. Tried to hold up there, appealed down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here comes a 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning.
He got caught in a situation where he had to protect with 2 strikes. He's probably fortunate he even got wood on this one, but it didn't matter much as this turns into an easy little soft liner.
Stepping in now, Jeremy Pitts. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now. Hitters count 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. The 3-1 coming. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Sean Albrecht.
Sean Albrecht will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch coming. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2.
Here we go.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You started in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. Turned out to be a good take.
The 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Another tough pitch and a tough call there. He couldn't get him to bite again, so he's worked it from 0-2 to 3-2.
2 out, nobody on. 3-2, here it is. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Simpson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Michael Pinay will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Now a ball lined towards center field. And he'll have himself a base hit.
Boy, we always talk about pitch speeds from pitchers. How hard are they throwing the ball? How hard was that ball hit back up the middle? Way harder than it was thrown, I can guarantee you that.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Anthony Ibarra is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Jason Randolph will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch coming. Runners off for second. Just lucky to make contact on that one, as it's chopped foul. Comes set. Now the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Here comes a 1-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
He's probably thinking, they just could have left that starter in a little bit longer. He was 2 for 2 against him. Not so fortunate against his successor.
Now here's the first pitch. Wade Simpson comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Comes set, now the pitch. Called strike 0-2.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
He's ready, now the pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
The 1-2 with one away. And this is on the ground toward the hole. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Chuck Shipman will try it again. He flew out his first time.
Second baseman, Chuck Shipman.
Now here's the first pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Now here's the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up there.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And this is knocked down on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. John Pitts will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Popcorn, get the popcorn here.
1-0 on the way. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
The 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Ready with the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
The 3-1. And he misses, ball 4.
First walk he's given up so far, and when you combine that with just 1 hit, it's not hard to see why these guys are having a lot of trouble scoring runs.
Jeff Pitts. We'll see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. And here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Pause, now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. He waits, now the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Wow, talk about a difference that 24 hours makes. Yesterday, these guys were hitting everything in sight, but things sure have changed this time around. They haven't been able to get anything going at all.
Darrell Williams will dig in. He reached on an error his first time. First pitch coming. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they have taken the lead. It's now 3-2.
When you look back on his start, this is one of the few times tonight where he's missed his spot. Here it is on show track. This isn't even close. This is one of those where you know it's trouble right when it leaves your hand.
Jesse Pitts will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. Now, he's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Now the 2-0. Nope. 3-0.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Here it comes, 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Full count pitch on its way. And looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now a 3-2 ball game. Willie Fernandez will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.